No.
What?
No, I won't do it.
But it's the chance of a lifetime.
No! Get out of my playhouse!
Wait until my dad hears about this.
Ow! Ouch! Ow! He hit me in my D! Ow! My D! Ow! Do you think people would buy Rusty Playhouse merchandising?
I would, but I'm only Mr. Mailman. Why don't you ask your TV audience?
Would you buy Rusty Playhouse merchandising like t-shirts? If you would, drop us a line, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Rusty's Playhouse, care of CINEKYD, 129 Turwood Road, Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. 19090. Oh.
I like a cowgirl like that.
Okay, that was the first song of our hour. You like it?
Okay.
Next song is some live Sting. This is a song that you really can't find on any album.
Golly, cheese.
It's, well, except for the Sting live album. It's called Another Day.
How could we have been so stupid? How could you have been so stupid?
Me, what about you?
Me? Oh, God. One of us going out with one guy, that's one thing. Two of us going out with the same guy, that's not too great. But all three of us?
Listen, I agree he's a complete and total creep, but we have to get working today. If we don't have this all done by 4, we're going to get kicked out anyway. We have to have this all done. Now, I know the guy is a creep, and I know he dumped us all at the same time for someone else, but we can't let it get in our way. Now, can we get some work done? I guess. Let's get on with our lives. Come on.
everybody out there, who knows James Brown? Not personally, but who knows his music? You know? Oh, really? All right, very good for you. All right, our contest is who can do the best James Brown imitation. The song is... Yeah, just, I forget the name of the song. Just go ahead and do it.
Come on, be James Brown.
I feel nice. I sugar is fine. So nice, I got you. When I hold you in my arms, I know that I can't do no wrong. And when I hold you in my arms, my love won't do you no harm. And I feel nice. That sugar is fine. I feel nice. That sugar is fine. So nice, I got you. When I hold you in my arms, I know that I can't do no wrong. And when I hold you in my arms, I can't do me no harm. And I feel nice.
Welcome back. This is the 7th hour of the 16-hour 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. I'm Bob Clark. I'm pleased that you could be with us for this exciting day, and we'll be with you right up until midnight. Right now, we're going to provide you with a chance of looking at another presentation designed by our kids. This is another one of those behind-the-scenes little dramas. Gives you a chance to take a very close look at what the younger kids are doing, and it's called A Look at Tyro. Let's watch.
Every Saturday from 10 to 12, these young students spend their morning at CINEKYD Enterprises, located in Willow Grove. These kids ages 7 to 12 learn how to produce and direct their own television series, which is seen on CINEKYD Television Theater. But besides producing these programs, they are involved in appearing in them as well. Mr. Ralph Abbott is the founder and supervisor of the Tyro program.
The Tyro program first began in the spring of 1978, and I think it was kind of a joint effort by a number of people. We decided that it would be nice to have a program that gave the opportunity for the younger kids to learn some of the same techniques and skills that some of the older kids were learning. And so we decided to establish a new program for the younger kids, and we decided to name it Tyro. Tyro means novice or beginner, although quite frankly, today a number of our kids in Tyro aren't really beginners or novices any longer. They're rather accomplished and experienced camera people, actors, and so on. As a member of the staff from the beginning of CINEKYD, I was interested in any of the programs that we were working with. And as an elementary school teacher, it just seemed natural that I was the person who would be the one to operate a program for elementary age children. The Tyro program was developed to give the kids of elementary school age the same opportunities to learn the techniques and technical skills and acting skills that the kids in junior and senior high school had a chance to learn in the track program. So when the kids become too old for the Tyro program, they can move directly into the track program. And because many of the kids have learned a lot of the skills and are ready to develop and perfect those skills, they're able to move into positions of responsibility in the track program rather quickly. A number of the kids have become involved in independent productions, have become very, very important parts of the various crews almost immediately in track. because of their experience in the Tyro program. We invite children of elementary age, basically ages 7 to about 11, to join the program, and there is no entrance requirement or audition or tryout. Kids are invited to come out and see what we do and join us.
My name is David Stam. I'm 11 years old, and at CINEKYD I have, I guess you could say, the starring role in Kid TV, and I do a lot more acting than I do technical work.
My name is Jen Bryn, and I'm 10.5 years old. At CINEKYD, I'm mainly an actress.
My name is Darren Blaze, and my age is 9 years old. I turned 9 in January.
I'm Casey Kuhn, and I'm 11 years old.
I'm Sharon Bushnell, and I'm 10 years old. Favorite thing is being filmed, being taped for TV.
I like acting, and I like acting mostly, but I also enjoy working with cameras and with the SEG.
This is my second year, I'd say, and the reason I stayed is because this is really a nice program, and it's a lot of fun, very educational.
I like to act, and I like sometimes to make up.
In Tyro, we have a series which we do, Kid TV, and I'm one of the villains in that, and I also do a series, Lonzo Sings Tonight.
I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun here.
My friend Aaron Duffy brought me here just to visit for this Saturday, and I'm definitely going to join it because I know what it's like.
With me in the studio now, one of the folks who is involved as a staff member of that very Tyro program, Mr. Joe Rooney. Mic'd up here.
All mic'd up.
You've been involved with the operation for a couple of years now. You have children of your own. Your kids participate, I'm sure, in a number of operations. What do you think is the advantage of the CINEKYD program? What does it have to offer children?
Well, first of all, I think that the idea that a youngster has the opportunity to work with something that would normally be considered very highly technical, and we as parents, when we buy something that's expensive, the very first thing that we say to the child is, "Don't touch it." Well, here it's brought out, please, let's touch it together and let's learn how to use it. And I think that that as the child gets older, that he learns that there are certain things that it's not as difficult as he first was led to believe. And with the cameras and with the editing equipment that are here, it brings them to another level, and it makes them feel that they're not quite as inept as some parents may want them to feel that they are. You know, and the kids, they learn a lot. They learn how to not to be afraid to use the equipment. Not only that, they learn how to maintain, and that's very important, how to take care of. I've seen that in various areas, especially in certain areas where maybe one of the students did not properly care for the equipment. They are told right away, and therefore the responsibility portion of it is brought out to them right away. And it's good that it's done at that early age.
If indeed the program provides a variety of learning experiences, going to the other side, measuring the program against other youth service programs as a source of social opportunities, interaction with other kids? How do you assess the program?
Well, it's loose. It's a very loose program, not in the sense of carefree, of course, but the fact that the children, first of all, interact with one another, with the same people of their own age plus older. They have the feeling that they do have friends that can teach them, that can take care of them. They rather than always seeking out an adult, they don't have the problem of looking toward a peer to look for help. Whereas sometimes with brothers and sisters, of course, they're going to fight.
Right.
And but with someone else outside of the family, they seem to be a bit more comfortable. They're not readily criticized by these people. Instead they are helped. And it's done in a relaxed atmosphere. It's not one of these things where a child has to say, all right, now we are going to, or the adult says, we are going to teach you how to use this, and now we're going to give you a test. All right. I have always felt that in an educational organization, one of the problems that everybody has is, all right, now that I've learned it, they're going to test me on it, and I hate to take tests. But here, they're not being tested. They're learning how to use it. Once they've learned how to use it, they feel comfortable with it. And I think that's the most important thing about CINEKYD, is that when a child comes in, he learns, and then he feels comfortable with what he's about to do. And then he takes that knowledge, and then he's able to distribute that knowledge to others. And at a very early age, they already learned how to teach. Mm-hmm. And it's something that maybe too many organizations don't emphasize, is that each one of us, we're not just teachers, but we're also students. We're not just students, but we're also teachers. And I think teaching children how to teach at an early age is something too.
Are certain types of children more likely to find success in this program than other types of children?
I think that it depends on what they're looking for. If they have specific goals, they may have a they may have thought that the program held something, looked into it, and this preconception of the way the program really is may not be to their liking. Maybe this isn't exactly what they thought. Maybe some are coming in just to make friends. Perhaps some come into the program looking for one thing and realize that it's a brand new world. It's an entirely different thing than they expected. And maybe at that point their goals change. It depends. Some children come into the program, they don't have any goals at all. They don't know what to expect. And then all of a sudden they start to attain goals because there are certain things they know now they never knew before. And I think that has a lot to do with it. You're always dealing with individuals. And you know yourself, Bob, that some individuals are a little more difficult to work with than others.
I know that. And on that note, Mr. Joe Rooney, one of the members of the CINEKYD staff, we're going to return for a few moments to the Roger L. Gordon Audion and join the marathon itself. And when we come back, we'll provide you with a chance to talk with some of the other members of CINEKYD. Stay with us.
With a smile.
back. And joining me in the studio now is one of our CINEKYDs, and his name is Colin Webb. Colin, how old are you now?
I'm 10.
Are you married?
No.
No. Do you know how many years you've been coming to CINEKYD?
Well, I think this is my 4th year.
That's a long time. What is it that you like to do? What do you do here that you enjoy?
Really, I started out with acting, and I really liked it. It's really how I really wanted to come here.
Mm-hmm. How about the technical stuff? Are you ever tempted to...
Yeah, I do sometimes. Well, I usually do makeup now, but I sometimes do like the camera, and once in a while I do the mic sometimes.
You're also involved, in addition to the Tyro projects, with a project of your own. Is that not correct?
Yeah.
Would you like to tell everybody what that is?
Okay, well, it's called Professor Merlin, and I do magic tricks, and, well, some of them are real and some of them are just trick photography. Really.
What does it take to put together an episode of Professor Merlin?
Well, my director, Randy, would tell me to bring a trick or something, and we would practice doing it, and he would think of something for us to do, and we'd rehearse it like for 4 weeks, and then I would tape.
And then you would tape?
Yeah.
When do you usually do your taping?
Well, I don't really know. Well, I just did a bit of taping.
Well, what night usually? Or what
Friday.
Day? Friday night.
Friday.
And it takes several practices.
Yeah. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're hard.
Yeah. What makes one more difficult than the other? Timing or?
Well, yeah, sometimes, like, one time I had a very long one, and I had to keep on going around, and it took us like 2 Friday nights, and one time I had to stay a bit longer after Tyro to tape the rest.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to be an actor as a profession, for real?
Yeah.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I really like here. I really enjoy it, and it's fun, and you learn new friends, and I like acting.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
If we were to divide columns up and say these are the good things about acting, and these are the not so good things about acting, what are the good things?
Well, the good things are you pretty much you learn a bit more. Like if there's like a cowboy movie a bit, like you would learn back then, and it's like you're learning, but you're having fun as you're doing it.
That's a very good point. You get to see yourself then on the screen. And what are the not so good parts?
Well, sometimes when you have to rehearse, you get a bit tired sometimes. But still, even though you rehearse so much, you still come out with a good picture to show.
Do you have a favorite actor of your own?
Of my own?
Yeah, is there anybody on television or movies that you particularly like?
Well, that's pretty hard. I really like a lot of actors.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I watched Ghostbusters once, and I really liked this person named Harold Ramis.
Yes.
He played Egon on Ghostbusters, and all the time I pretend I was him, and I saw a lot of movies he directed, and it was really neat.
He's a multi-talented person.
Yeah.
Do you ever think that perhaps you would go from acting into directing?
Yeah, once in a while I felt like directing instead of acting. So maybe just start with acting a little bit and then try directing and then maybe go back to acting a bit again.
Very good. Mr. Colin Webb, who is a 4-year veteran of the CINEKYD program and can be seen on the startlingly original series. What's the name of your series again?
Professor Merlin.
Right. Jump right in there and
Okay.
plug the show. Professor Merlin. Okay? Now, coming up, a clever little video that was done by the Tyro kids about a year ago. Another one of these MTV-style creations that give the kids a chance to live out their fantasy of being a rock star. And this is done to the song I'm a Believer. Let's watch.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, and for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Yes, I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. But I'm a believer, yeah, 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 yeah. But I'm a believer, yeah. I'm a believer. I'm a believer, yeah.
We're back. And before I chat with our next guest, I'd like to again repeat the thanks of CINEKYD, the staff and the students, to these following businesses and professional organizations for their continued support of our program. Abby's Clock and Watch Repair, Burger King Family Restaurants, Dairy Queen of Horsham, MAB Paints in Willow Grove, Sherwin-Williams Paints in Willow Grove, Dunkin' Donuts of Willow Grove, Domino's Pizza, Bucksmont Office Supply, Balloons Magnifique, the Dairy Queen of Willow Grove, K-Photo of Allentown, and the Hatboro Camera Shop. And to all the businesses who contributed gifts and prizes and occasionally a few bucks for the cause, we are eternally grateful. I'd also like to announce again that this program is being aired live and in color along the Comcast cable network on Channel 34 to the following glorious communities: Willow Grove, Abington, Jenkintown, Cheltenham, Huntington Valley, and Rockledge, And this is our first year that we are broadcasting live through the Oxford Valley cable system on channel 36 to all of our friends in Warminster, Southampton, and all of those areas served by Oxford Valley. Stay with us. We are going to be here in one fashion or another until 12 midnight, or until we raise enough money to justify the effort. Right now, with me in the studio is another member of the organization. His name is Lee Malkiel. How old are you?
14.
14. Do you know how long you've been here?
It's third year.
Your third year. Well, when you started out, what did you want to do? Did you want to be an actor also?
Oh yeah, that's when I started out. Yeah, that was more or less
your primary focus. Is that still the case?
No. Now I've reached out into broader horizons.
And what are included in those broader horizons?
Well, I'm director of a series right now, and that's interesting. I like working with Craig John Domenico, and I like that directing, and I like that, and producing, editing the show.
And what do you do in track? What's your area of expertise?
I'm in radio right now, but I want to this summer try either tech or mobile video, something like that, so I can.
What are the other kinds of things that you have worked with? You've worked in radio, you've worked in acting.
Visual effects.
Visual effects.
That's about it. Oh, I was in mobile video for one winter track. That was it. That's about it.
Tell us a little bit about this series that you actually produce and direct on your own.
It's called The Man of a Thousand Faces.
Man of a Thousand Faces.
And the star is Craig John Domenico. And Craig is very talented with makeup. And he can make himself look like he has like a gash on the side of his face with a pencil through his hand, something like that. Something, like a horror film. That's what he's into with makeup.
How old is he?
Craig is 10.
10. So he's a younger kid. What are the responsibilities that you have in putting this series together? What do you actually have to do to get an episode done?
I have to run through about 3 weeks of rehearsal with Craig. The only thing I don't rehearse with him is makeup. I usually leave that up to him because that's his field of expertise. So I let him, work on what kind of makeup he wants to do for the week. We go through an opening where he talks about himself or something he did this week or his family or something. We go through a part where it's kind of like something he likes to talk about. One week we did the Phantom of the Opera. 1 week we did Lon Chaney. 1 week we did Frederick Krueger. And we have an ending where he just talks about what he would do next week, what makeup he used in his makeup thing, and I'll see you later. That kind of
All the lines that he has to recite, are they written down?
Oh no, I kind of learned from you. It's a method of feeding lines so he can rehearse them again and again, and that he can remember them like that.
Do you determine what he says? Does he determine what he says? Do you do it as a cooperative effort?
Yeah, we do it together. Usually, if I want him to do something, when he's doing it, he might put something he wants to say in. He'll, work in something. We'll always, see what we want to figure out and then put it together.
How do you determine what is working and what isn't working? Do you look at videotapes of the rehearsal? Do you critique what you're trying to do together?
When we're done rehearsing, I usually think about what we did and try to think what I can do to make it better for the next week. Try to make it better in some way so it can be a better show.
What's different about giving direction as opposed to taking direction?
Well, you've got to be able to handle the person you're directing. You can't let the person get go off in its own little world. They have to keep their attention to you. You've got to make sure that they're listening and they understand, and that you can work with them.
How about us keeping them revved up so that they look good on camera?
Well, it's hard. Sometimes people, Craig for instance, will get, he doesn't like to smile on camera a lot. He he's not that bad anymore, but he used to not like to look at the camera directly. So, you know, in the weeks we've done the show, he's gotten more and more like used to do it like a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotten more used to it like it should be done.
Is this something that you consider to be a hobby? Is there something in the communications field that you would consider as a career?
I like to get into communications. I like doing this sort of thing. I like being involved with CINEKYD in this atmosphere. And I like, you know, communications. So I'd like to do something like that when I grow up.
Great.
And in communications.
Good. Lee Malkiel, who is a member of the track program here at CINEKYD and is the director of his own series. Right now, we're going to return to the Audion and to the music and dancing, and then we're going to present part one of a two-part Rusty's Playhouse with the conclusion in an hour. And then we'll come back as we go into the 8th hour. We're now going to head toward the halfway point of this 16-hour 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. And you stay with us because we have a lot of guests and a lot of surprises coming up.
Now the clock on the wall says it's 10 up, but I don't care.
And give me a moment, you make us so loud. I've got to let you know, I've got to let you know. You're my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. I'm lonely, can't take it all. I'm gonna live my life so silently and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're my kind. I need you tonight.
Go away. I'm busy.
Honestly, I have to come in.
I can't. I'm doing something very, very, very important. I can't be pulled away for it. It's my life.
What are you doing?
Watching Wheel of Fortune. Bye, Val.
Oh, well, Rusty, this is really, 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 really important.
Well, yeah, I mean, it can't take long.
All right, it's only gonna take a minute.
All right, hurry up.
Rusty.
What?
Well, we're having a raffle at school, and I have to sell a book of tickets, and I got one ticket left, and nobody bought it.
What'd you ask Mom or Dad?
They already bought 9.
Well, I haven't been much of a gambler.
Well, yeah, but see, you bet on the Sixers game, and the Foams, and the Larry Holmes, and the Tyson fight.
Oh, but Sixers, that's an art form, and Tyson was a sure thing.
Yeah.
I'm predicting him in football. Bar Mike.
Anyway, we'll see, oh, they have lots of prizes.
Like what kinds of prizes?
Well, they have, they have a trip to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, $2,000 spending money, and this little old thing they just threw in for fun. Bench seat tickets to the Sixers Celtics game.
Oh, okay. I think I could find some money. Just to help you out, of course.
Yeah,
How much is it?
$1.
Okay, $1 it is. Let me see,
Check the shark.
how do you know I keep my money in my shark?
Because it's so stupid that you would do it.
Let's see. Got my old trusty rusty shark.
Trusty Rusty.
Get it? Trusty rusty?
Trusty Rusty.
All right, let's see. Yeah, there's no money in here.
Oh, this is the fourth time this has happened, Rusty. What is this? This thing out for revenge? What'd you do to it?
No, I think this time it's personal.
Oh. What? Anyway?
I don't have your money, and I don't know where I can get it. Hi, Dancing Bear. So nice of you to bump into me. Well, you were in the way, Rust. I guess we're running out of cue marks. So, how's it going?
Pretty good. What's going on?
Penny is selling raffle tickets for her school, and she has one ticket she has to buy left, and she needs someone to buy it. And I said I'd buy it, but I don't have no money, and I don't know who would possibly loan me some money. Dancing Bear. Dancing Bear. How do you feel about me? I mean, we're friends, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I knew you ever since you were a cub, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, look. Could you lend me $1? I'd pay you back. I'm good for it.
Well, I don't know if I have any money on me. You wouldn't have change for 100, would you? No, I guess you wouldn't.
Wait a sec. Wait. Just wait a minute.
What?
Cuz got a $50 bill here.
My money.
That's obviously not from working for me here, huh?
Oh, yes, it is. Here you go.
Hang him, wait.
Well, here's your $1. Well, what happened to your hand, Penny?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gang wars. I gotta
Okay, thanks a lot. When's the drawing?
go. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay. All right, got my ticket.
This is my guest, Jody. Who is
The next song is There's the Girl by Heart, and it's dedicated to Aaron.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Now you're feeling kind of rough. Never know how long you've been searching for the perfect touch. You better hear what I say. I can tell your eyes are just about to give you away. 'Cause there's a girl you were after in your heart, beating fast and out of
Your name is? Bernhard. Is that table for one? Yes. Okay, right this way. Thank you. You're welcome. Did you hear it's going to be the Julie workshop? Yeah, very cool. And Olivia was What's your favorite hand? Did you hear it's going to be the Julie workshop?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Oh, and I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at inside it tells me how I feel.
Alright, that again is surface tension. And who are our winners?
This is a tough one. I don't know his name. He's in brown glasses.
Casey.
Casey. And yeah.
Looks like my McDonald's.
You both win free French fries from Burger King. Yeah. All right. Next we have a slow song, and yes, again, it is ladies' choice. I want to see every girl get some guy and ask him to dance. Come on, Becky.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my dear. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous at the best of all the years have gone by. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified and then I see the look in your eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I fall apart.
Becky, you're still standing all by yourself and there's lots of eligible guys.
Every now and then I get a little bit helpless and I'm like.
The rest of you are not exempt either. You have to ask someone.
Every now and then I get a little bit angry and I know video, boy, you want me to wait. Every now and then, nothing.
Hi, I'm not Bob Clark, but I'll be hosting the CINEKYD Dance Marathon for this next hour while he takes a little break. My name is Eric Kurland, and I'm one of the staff members here at CINEKYD. One of the things that goes on at CINEKYD is the kids practice various crews, whatever their production interests are. If they're interested in video production, they can work on the video crews. If they're interested in radio production, we have a crew that produces a weekly radio show. And we have a number of children who are interested in still photography. So what we're going to see now is a little behind-the-scenes show about what the still photography crew at CINEKYD does. So if we could just roll the tape, and we'll take a look at the still photography crew.
My name is Paula Coleman. My name is Colleen Esham. My name is Sarah James. My name is Jill Tater. And the best thing I like about still photography is I get to take my own pictures, and then I also get to develop and print them. I like teaching the new people on the crew what I've learned. I like experimenting to see what sort of special effects you can do.
And what I like about still photography is that it's very interesting to see how the camera, which is such a small instrument, can capture so many different kinds of poses, and how you can work in the darkroom to do everything.
I like still photography because I like using all the equipment and everything, and it kind of helps out with, video also, with learning the different parts of the camera. Our crew, first we learn about the cameras and how to use them, and then we go out and we'll take the pictures. We'll take pictures of the talent, or behind the scenes and stuff like that. Usually we'll get an assignment to do, graphics or talent, and then we finish it and we develop it first, and then we take it and we pick out the good pictures, and then we print them. And if they're really good pictures, we use them sometimes as a press picture. It's easy in the sense that I know what I'm doing now, and it's probably much easier for me than the new people. I mean, it probably takes me half the time as it does a new person. The only hard thing about it is, since I have been on the crew and a long time, I kind of have to make sure that all the inventory is kept up, that we have all the right supplies, that I keep a schedule of who's in the darkroom when, and that's when it gets a little hectic.
I find it very fun to be able to work the equipment, because there are a lot of people who you could hand a 35mm camera, they wouldn't know what to do with it, like loading and then shooting, and I can process and develop. And at my school there's a photography course, and the kids in there can hardly do everything that I can do. It's very easy to learn.
Okay, the purpose of still photography is to let everybody else on different crews know what is going on in different crews. For example, we took pictures of the radio room, and this way when we hang them up, everybody can see what the radio room has done.
Turn your face to the moonlight. Let your memory lead you. Open up, enter in. If you find there
Hi, I'm Eric Curlin, your substitute host, and we're back with the CINEKYD Dance Marathon. That's what this thing is, a dance marathon. And I'd like to thank a few of the generous people who have called in some donations. We have a $20 donation from Mr. James Whalen, a $10 donation from Mr. and Mrs. Powers, a $100 donation from Dr. Joel L. Schwartz, a $50 donation from Dr. Roger Gordon, and a $20 donation from Romeo and Yolanda Masucci. I'd like to thank everyone who is helping us on this fundraiser. We really appreciate it. And if you'd like to help the kids in the CINEKYD program so that we can keep the program going and, well, continue what we do here, call the number on your screen, this number right along here. And operators are standing by to take your calls. I'm not used to doing this, so please forgive me if I'm a little strange. Okay, I'm going to continue with an interview with another one of the parents of some children in our program. I have with me right now Mrs. Kathy Stam, whose son and daughter are both in the track program. Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm very pleased to be here.
Well, it's good to have you here. First of all, why don't you tell me a little bit about David and Heather?
Well, I have two children who are interesting in that they are not sports-oriented, and trying to find something to interest them other than sports was a challenge as a parent. And about, I guess, 3.5 years ago, we heard about CINEKYD, came over for a visit, and fell in love. It was just a wonderful relationship from then on, and both the children have become involved in different ways. David started out in the Tyro program,
right,
and he really enjoyed that. He's the kind of child who, as he matures, is going to become you. He wants to become Steven Spielberg, but that name is already taken, so he's going to have to use his own. And Heather is an actress from the day she was born, so she's on the other side of the camera. Both children love it. They are stimulated, and they are taught very, very well here.
I understand that Heather's involved in her school play, too.
Yes. She's at dress rehearsal right now, which is why she's not here.
Okay. How did you first hear about CINEKYD? What actually brought you here?
I think it was a radio advertisement. And we just happened to catch the address and decided to drive up and down the street till we found it. And we pulled in, and here we are.
Oh, that's great. I know that a lot of the students here put in a lot of extra time other than just the Wednesday or Saturday classes. For instance, we have the Rusty's Playhouse rehearsals and tapings, and a number of other things, these rock concert videos that were produced. As a parent, do you find that you have any trouble with the extra time that they have to put in?
The only trouble I have is transportation. Trying to figure out how am I going to do everything that I need to do. But we overcome that because they are so beautifully stimulated while they're here, and they have such a good time. And they come home happy, and it's a wonderful experience for them. We deal with that.
Well, we're very glad to have them here. And I think now we're going to, let's see, what are we going to do? We're going to go back to the Odeon and see just what's going on in there with our DJs, Sarah James and Sarah Wyatt. So stay tuned, and let's go back to the dancers.
All right, our contest is now, our next contest. This next song, and everybody has to be facing us, and if you have a watch on, it has to be behind your back. This is an under 2-minute song, and you have to guess the length of it. All right? You watch behind your back. Now, we're gonna start it. Anyone who looks at their watch or looks at the clock is disqualified.
That's right.
Half past the freckle.
Okay, nice.
Please don't hurt me, I have told you all my love is all I've got. And tomorrow is the day when I, for your sake, I'm coming back. And you tell me that I don't love you. I'm trying hard to make you jealous, trying harder to make you stay. Days are long and nights are crazy. It's so strange when you're away, and you tell me that I don't love you. Because I love you, I will show you all the faces my love can have. So please let me come to you and stay that time. And you tell me that I don't love you. You know that it's just not true.
All right, you were first. What's the song? That's incorrect. I have it right here on the thing. All right. No. No? No? No?
7 days, we just played a
No?
minute.
Minute 57. Craig joined a minute ago.
No? No? No?
Go 7 days and you went
No. No? No? No?
Minute 40.
We'll just count. One's like that.
55 seconds.
It was between 1 and 2 minutes.
Oh. What about over here?
Oh, sorry. 159. No?
140. 133.
No?
133. 148.
What was that? No.
Wait, 120. 121. 17.
Higher. You're going to... All right, we have the closest. It was 1 minute and 51 seconds. You want a 50-cent gift certificate for McDonald's?
Wow, what kind of
Hello, we're back with the 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. I'm your substitute host, Eric Kurland, and I'll be carrying on the interviews and commentary for this hour. Let's see. This is kind of interesting. As of hour number 7, our grand total in donations was $1,165.15. So, we're doing pretty good, but we can do better. And we'd appreciate it if anyone who's out there watching this broadcast, whether you have kids in the program and you just want to see what they're doing, or if you just happen to be flipping through the cable box, saw something interesting and tuned in for a while. What we do here at CINEKYD, we run classes for training kids in the communications arts. We produce a weekly cable television show, a weekly radio show, and we really give some interesting experience to some really creative kids. So if you can, if you're willing to donate some money to our program so that we can continue doing what it is we do, call the number on your screen, 659-4696, and $5, $10, whatever you can spare. We'd really appreciate it. Speaking of creative kids, Nice segue. We have one right here with me. A kid who actually is on the crew that I supervise here at CINEKYD. His name is Martin Henley.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Martin. Now, Martin, you're 12 years old?
12, yes.
And how long have you been coming to CINEKYD?
This is my first year, and I'm really enjoying it.
Okay. Now, as I said, you're on the visual effects crew, which I supervise and teach.
Yeah.
So we work a lot together, right?
Right.
Okay. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about what we do on the crew?
Well, on the crew, we make designs. We do, like, the graphics, like lasers, ships flying, other such things. But there's also, when I came in here, I thought that that's all we were going to be doing. Well, then I found out that there was much more to the crew, and that you have to go through the good things and the bad things, like making the signs, taping up things, and just helping out.
Now, would you say that you've made a lot of friends since you've come here?
Oh, yeah. Made a lot.
Okay. What kind of interest do you have outside of CINEKYD? What movies do you like to go to? What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Well, movies, I like to watch comedy. Like, not slapstick comedy where people are hitting themselves over the head, but more or less something entertaining. And that when you watch the commercial, when they show you the segment, it looks interesting to you. Not on Golden Pond or anything like that.
Not a Henry Fonda fan, huh?
No.
Okay, well, a few minutes ago when I was talking to one of the parents in the program, we commented on the fact that transportation can sometimes be a problem because a lot of the kids put in extra time. Now, I know that you're involved in some of the extracurricular activities that go on here also. As a student, do you ever find that it's difficult to come in here for the extra time?
Yeah, sometimes I argue with my mom about it because she sometimes won't or can't drive me, and so I start asking the entire house.
Well, how large is your family?
We have 5 people, including me, and the other 4 drive, so it kind of has its advantages.
I can see where that would. What kind of projects are you working on right now?
Well, I'm editing something.
Really?
It's a little joke, but no, I'll get it done sometime. I'm in Rusty's Playhouse, which you also direct. And I'm here on Friday nights doing just shows, miscellaneous.
Okay, well, thanks for spending a little time with me, Martin. And, we're over here, okay. Hi. Let's see, next on our schedule, we're going to see a track rock concert from last year. This is one that was produced by some of the older kids in the CINEKYD program, and it's to the Led Zeppelin song, Rock and Roll. So let's take a look at the video. Hello, we're back with the 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. I'm Eric Kurland, one of the staff here at CINEKYD, and I'll be hosting for at least this hour, possibly more. Anyway, isn't live TV wonderful? I have with me another member of the CINEKYD program and another member of my crew, the visual effects crew, Miss Shannon Bushnell. Hi, Shannon.
Hi.
How you doing?
Fine.
How's the marathon going so far? Are you still awake?
Yeah, quite awake.
You've been here since, what, the first hour?
Yeah. Okay. I was the 10th person to come.
You've also been in CINEKYD for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember when you were knee-high to a grasshopper. Now you're about the size of a grasshopper, so...
yeah.
How long have you been here? When did you join?
I joined when I was 6.
Wow.
Well, the summer when I was 6. So.
And you're, what, 12 now?
11.
11. Okay, so that would have been 5 years ago then.
Yeah.
Been here ever since, right? Well, then you started in the Tyro program for the younger kids.
Yeah.
And your brother was also in Tyro, right?
Yeah,
and
a year before me, or
okay.
2 years, I can't remember.
And now he's in the track program. How old is your brother?
15.
Okay. Your brother is Jeremy Bushnell. Everyone at CINEKYD knows who Jeremy Bushnell is, but for the sake of those viewers who don't, why don't you tell us a little bit about Jeremy?
Well, he's my brother, and he's actually pretty nice, but...
You get along okay with him?
Yeah, we get along really well compared to my friends. They hate their little brothers and sisters or older brothers and sisters, and you shouldn't see what they do to each other. They're always yelling at each other and everything. But he's pretty nice to me, so.
Yeah, you two usually get along pretty well.
Yeah.
Back to you. As I said before, you're on the visual effects crew here.
Yeah.
How long have you been on the crew?
Well, just since the starting season.
Okay, so you just joined it this fall.
Yeah.
When you were in the Tyro program, did you break into crews like you do in the track program, or did you get more of a...
Yeah, we did. We got usually I was in makeup. Though I had an obsession with makeup for some reason. But there were all different kinds of things, so.
What sparked your interest in visual effects and graphic arts?
Well, I like to make things, and, well, since special effects is making all this stuff, I decided I would like that.
Well, you've done a lot of good work over the past year. Why don't you describe some of the projects that you've worked on? A little bit of what the crew does.
Well, in the beginning, we were just starting off with some little things, like we made little posters that were schedule posters, and we laminated them and everything. Learned how to laminate things. And we got a little farther. We were starting a comic called Sam the Beagle, and Sam's the mascot here.
Right. Sam, of course, is based on Samson Beagle, our resident dog here at CINEKYD.
Yeah.
How is that coming along?
Well, we sort of stopped it because we were doing something else. The Super Kids and Super Sidekicks.
Right.
And what we did was we would look through old comics and stuff and find a good picture of them, do them on the overhead projector, and then figure out all the colors for them, and then did them in a larger scale, almost life size.
Now, how did you color these? I mean, What went into putting these together?
Well, first we found the comic that had them in it, like I said, and then we traced them with pencil, and then the rough copy was a smaller one, and we did that in markers. But then the larger copy we painted, which most people didn't really like because we weren't really good at painting.
But they did turn out very good.
Yeah, they turned out nice.
And speaking of comic books, I understand that you like comic books yourself.
Yeah. Well, my brother started me in them. See, he's got a huge box full of them and a box and a half. And so I just look around through them and I read some of them.
What are some of your favorites?
Well, I don't really have a favorite because I don't read them that much, but I read the entire series of Secret Wars, and so I liked Fantastic Four.
Okay, and one last thing. I understand that at home you have a number of pets besides Jeremy.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you tell me a little bit and tell everyone out there just a little bit about your pets.
All right, well, I have two cats right now, Ragamuffin and Mary Grace. Ragamuffin is a white cat with gray spots, and he's a very nice cat. He always purrs.
As cats go.
And he's a really friendly cat, but both of my cats are afraid of company. They run and hide in my room when company comes. So, but Mary Grace is more, she likes me because she's my cat, and she only likes me. She won't purr for anyone except for my friend Tracy. And but she's fat cat, and I call her Basketball. But I got her at a pet store, and it ended up that she was the cat, one of the kittens from my dad's hygienist's cat's litter. Oh well, I don't know if you followed that, but
well,
somehow they connected.
Sort of.
Oh.
Anyway, basically it's a cat. Right?
Yeah, and she's black and gray, tiger striped, and so she likes to come at me in the middle of the night, wake me up. But in the past, I've had several other cats, all of which had some fate.
As cats usually do. Well, I'd like to
Despite their 9 lives.
I'd like to thank Shannon for talking to me about her cats. And I believe now we're going to cut back to the Roger Gordon Audion, where the dance marathon is underway, and Sarah James and Sarah Wyatt are our DJs. So let's cut back and see just what's going on in there.
The next song is dedicated to all of you, which it is about.
Wow. We all sign up. All of you. All sign up. Come on.
Looking out the dirty old window, down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why.
Nobody knows. Don't worry.
I gotta go.
Okay, thanks a lot. When's the drawing?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, all right, got my ticket. This is great. Wait till listen to these prizes. The Soupy Sales Junior High Annual Raffle prizes. 1 trip to Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. Brazil. I could go to Brazil. Picture me on the sunny, sandy beaches of Brazil. That's gonna be awesome. Well, next prize, $2,000 cash spending money. $2,000. You know how many things I could get for $2,000? And dancing. The next prize is bench seats. 1 bench seat to a Sixer Celtic game on the bench. That's incredible. I can't believe it. It's so unbelievable. And all that for $1.
Well, Rusty, you know people don't win these things.
Yeah, I know, but I was just helping out, Penny in her school. But it would be nice though, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. Well,
I mean, be on the bench and watch Barkley go for the 3-pointer like.
Well, good luck, Russ.
Thank you.
See you later.
Okay. Got my ticket. Just sharp on my hand. Try fixing this, Mrs. Paul. Wait, I'm missing my show. Go ahead, Van, and spin them letters.
Chief, I was just at a massive press conference at the school,
Yeah.
and they have picked the winning raffle ticket.
Oh, yeah?
And get this, they made all 3 prizes into 1 mega prize pack.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, can I get my ticket? All right. I got my trusty old rusty ticket. Okay. Okay, read the number. I'm
All right.
suspended in there. I'm dangling.
326 3827 Q.
That's. Read it again.
Okay. 326 3827 Q.
I won! You won! I got the winning ticket! Look at this! You got the juice!
You got it! Excuse me?
No.
Oh. So how's it feel to be a winner?
I feel good. Whoa! What a trip!
I gotta go tell everyone in the neighborhood that you won.
Okay.
Hey, Rusty won! You won!
I won! Yeah! Yes! Mrs. Paul! I'm just gonna put this here and look at it.
Hey, Russ.
Dancing. Thank you.
I heard you won.
Yeah, it's awesome! I'm going to Brazil tomorrow. I'm gonna be on the beach, man. Sun rays on me.
Russ, won't we split the prizes?
Well, I think my ticket.
Well, it was my money that got you that ticket.
But you loaned me the money. So it's mine.
No, I gave you the money.
No, you loaned, yeah, you gave it, so it's mine. You give something, it's to give up.
It should be my winnings.
No, this is my ticket.
Oh, well, it was my money that got you the ticket.
We're obviously not getting anywhere. Let's split it evenly, okay? 90-10.
What about 50-50?
No!
Yeah!
No! No, it's mine! No!
This is a disgrace and a travesty. You two are supposed to be best friends, and you're strangling each other. Get your hands off of him.
What are you, a barbarian?
shut up.
You know what this is, folks? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect example of greed. That's right, greed. You're ruining your friendship. And for what?
A trip to Brazil?
$2,000?
Ben seats to a Sixers Celtic game. Celtics!
Who really cares?
Celtics. Big deal. You're gonna ruin your friendship over that? Think about it. Friendship since cubdom. Since he was a cub and you were a young child in the midst of the growing age.
That's true.
Where did he hear that?
I don't think I said it earlier. Look, I'm sorry. Friends?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, why'd you come over here anyhow?
Well, I was just over at the school. The winner of the raffle, he just picked up his prizes.
Well, wait a minute.
That's not possible.
What do you mean it's not possible? What happened?
Well, Rusty has the winning ticket. He's...
Yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
326-3827Q.
Yeah.
For yourself.
Okay, 326 3827. Oh, oh.
Wait, let me see this. No, that's a Q. It has a tail.
No.
Look at the
You know
tail.
that's a smudge. Yeah.
No way.
Smudge.
I lost.
We lost.